Death Note is the most boring and overrated Japanese cartoon I've ever seen. It is the story of a bunch of spooky ghost monsters who lie around wallowing in their depression all day. All of the ghost monsters have a magical spell book called the Death Notebook, and they can use it to kill anybody they want. But instead, they just lie there doing nothing and acting sad. Already, this show doesn't make any sense. If the ghosts are so depressed, then why do they just sit there doing nothing all day? We know that they have these death notebooks and that they can go play around on Earth, so why do they do nothing at all? It's really hard to feel for these main characters, since their sadness is the result of their own laziness. Then one of the ghosts named Ryuk drops his death notebook onto Earth and it ends up in the hands of a teenage boy named Kira. Kira immediately begins using the book to kill as many people as possible. A better written program would have shown the character struggling with his decision to use the notebook, and maybe even questioning whether or not it was real. But Kira proves himself to be a completely flat character right off the bat. To be honest, I never watched more than just the first episode. It was just so boring and uninteresting that the thought of watching more made me wish Kira would write my name in the Death Notebook. I did some research online to see if the show got any better, but all I could find was people talking about the letter L being killed, which really doesn't make any sense if you think about it. In Japanese culture, and in all other Asian cultures, the letter L doesn't exist in the alphabet. Instead of the letter L, Asian people use the letter R, as shown in this hilarious clip from a classic American Christmas movie.
Not ra 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 la 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 la. Sing like this. Deck the horse with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. Try again. Deck the horse with boughs of holly, ra 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 ra.
So, for Death Note, a Japanese cartoon, to attempt to say that the letter L has been killed is completely ridiculous. The letter L never existed in the Japanese language to begin with, and you can't try to kill something that was never alive in the first place. All in all, Death Note is a terrible show. The characters are completely flat and aren't interesting in any way, and they aren't even original characters either. This police commissioner guy is an obvious plagiarism from Batman. The show is boring, there is no real conflict, and the audience has no character to like or root for. Plus, the spooky ghost monsters are way too scary to be featured in a children's cartoon. And for those of you who question the authenticity of my reviews, don't be a fucking retard. Why would I go through the time and effort of producing an anime review if I didn't mean everything I said? That sounds like it would be a complete waste of time. I give Death Note a final score of 28 out of 100.